Have you ever had one of those days where you can't seem to focus, feeling sluggish and tired all day? Well, you're not alone. Approximately 40% of Americans, which is about 100 million people, are sleep deprived in some way. This is no real surprise considering how little we all prioritize sleep in our busy lives. The recommended amount of sleep is 7 to 9 hours, and if that is not met, a 15 to 20 minute nap is very beneficial. It is important to understand the benefits of sleep. I too am guilty of depriving myself of sleep from time to time, especially with school and sports. Without it, I definitely feel the fatigue weighing me down through the day and discarding me of all my motivation to complete everyday tasks. Now, I will walk through why sleep is important, how much sleep we should get, and the 3 stages of sleep. You may be asking yourself, why is sleep so important? According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, not getting enough sleep can have a negative impact on your body, such as headaches, rapid aging, weakening immune system, poor coordination, depression, anxiety, irritability, mood swings, increased blood pressure, and inability to deal with stressors. As you can see, our physical health depends very heavily on sleep, but it also affects our mental and emotional health along with efficiency. Getting enough sleep allows our bodies to recover, which helps us maintain a strong immune system. Having a strong immune system ensures our body can fight off illnesses and reduce the risk of chronic illnesses such as heart disease, diabetes, and or obesity. Ensuring you are getting enough sleep can help you regulate your emotions, improve focus, and decrease your stress. Sleep is also related to our ability to learn and retain information. Regardless, you are a student or a professional, getting recommended amount of sleep can help a person successfully perform tasks and improve everyday performance. What is sleep? According to the Sleep Foundation, sleep is a natural activity that is a necessary bodily need that is divided into multiple phases. When you sleep, you cycle through 2 main phases, non-rapid eye movement and rapid eye movement. Non-rapid eye movement is made up of 3 stages, where rapid eye movement is made up of 1. Each cycle usually lasts 80 to 100 minutes, and you go through 4 to 6 cycles per night. Some people may wake up briefly between cycles. Stage 1 is known as N1. This is when a person falls asleep and only lasts between 1 to 7 minutes. During this phase, a person is not fully relaxed and the brain and body is just starting to slow down. Stage 2 is known as N2. The body relaxes, the breathing and heart rate slow, the brain activity slows down, but still can have some short bursts of activity. For most people spend around half of their sleep in this phase. Stage 3 is N3. This is deep sleep. It is hard to wake somebody from this phase. This is one of the most important phases for the body recovery and growth. This stage usually occurs during the first half of night. REM sleep is where the brain activity increases, but the body is non-moving, except the muscles that control the breathing and the eyes. Even though a person's eyes are open, they can be seen moving, and this is where the name of the phase comes from. Usually a person enters this phase once they have been sleeping for at least 90 minutes and only lasts a few minutes. In the second half of the night, REM stage gets longer and can last around an hour. This stage makes approximately 25% of sleep in adults. What negatively affects our ability to sleep? It is important to minimize the amount of screen time prior to going to bed. This includes phones, video games, and TV. The blue light that is emitted from electronic devices has been found to interfere with the body's melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. Using these devices can also be mentally stimulating, making it harder to fall asleep and even stay asleep. Caffeine is one of the most commonly used substances by humans to help wake up and stay awake and alert. Approximately 90% of the adults worldwide consume caffeine daily. Caffeine is a stimulant and not only impairs sleep quality, but can delay the ability to actually fall asleep. This reduces a person's total sleep duration. Alcohol use is associated with not only impairments sleep quality, but can cause a person to wake up more often during the night. Decreased sleep efficiency and suppression of rapid eye movement sleep. Some people can also have health issues that can affect their sleep. Sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, and other known conditions can cause persons to wake up multiple times throughout the night. that interrupts the sleep cycles and negatively impacts. How can we improve our sleep? Create normal sleep schedules. In order to regulate your body's natural sleep cycles, a person should try to go to bed and wake up around the same time every day. Creating a routine for preparing for bed can be extremely useful. Calming activities have also been useful for preparing for sleep. Examples are warm baths, reading, use of lavender, or listening to soothing music. Your sleep environment is also a key factor for good sleep. To help facilitate sleep, make sure your room is cool, dark, and quiet. A good mattress, comfortable sheets, and appropriate pillow can also promote good sleep. Make sure you are eliminating all distractions like screen time, TV, video games, and phone use. But it is also important to understand both alcohol use and caffeine can interfere with sleep patterns. And finally, getting physical activity can promote good sleep, but it is important to understand the intense physical activity prior to bed can interfere with sleep due to increased adrenaline production. To conclude, in our society, people need to place a greater importance on sleep and its benefits. Understanding how to improve the way we sleep, the stages of sleep, how much sleep is recommended, and just overall importance of sleep is vital in order to have a healthy life. Sleep is an essential function that allows your body and mind to recharge, leaving you fresh and alert when you are awake. Without enough sleep, your brain cannot function properly. It can be hard as a student to get the recommended amount of sleep due to everyday responsibilities, but nobody wants to go through their day feeling empty, tired, and worn. So remember, the next time you want to stay up late to play video games with your friends, or you are not only hurting your physical but also your mental health. Now, who wants to prioritize sleeping?